Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray. This is Gray's Guitars, and thank you for watching. Dean is in hot water yet again. So here we go. Gibson just has to win every single time. Dean found in civil contempt for ignoring trademark ruling. Despite leadership challenges, Armadillo's good faith is not a defense for its failure to comply, according to a judge. Dean Guitar's parent company Armadillo has been found in civil contempt for failing to stop advertising silver guitars. June 2022, Armadillo was ordered to cease the manufacture of the V, the Z. There was a hummingbird-esque, I think, type guitar, and an SG style guitar as well. There were several different guitars. This is the Z model. I think you can still buy these, or maybe they slightly modified them, but essentially, an Explorer, a Flying V, an SG. They had to stop making them, or their version of them. The judge presiding over the case stated that Armadillo is in civil contempt of court for listing Dean V and Z guitars for sale on its website, and Gibson should be awarded compensatory damages. In its response, Gibson's initial complaint, they alluded to trouble in leadership. At this point, the president, I believe, got taken out. It was like the son or something, was trying to fight the man after the court ruling, and they booted him out. For those of you that are not familiar with it. The ruling is not an in-and-out victory for Gibson. It was seeking both coercive and compensatory sanctions. Am I saying that correct? Coercive. Let's go ahead and Google that because I am not 100% familiar. Resulting to or using force or threats.
Coercive.
Coercive. Okay, I wasn't saying that correctly. Against Armadillo. In other words, fines that encourage Armadillo to comply with fines that make up Gibson's losses due to Armadillo's non-compliance, respectively. There is no dispute that they have problematic conduct after the filing of Gibson's motion. According to the sanctions, they would not necessarily serve their intended purpose in this case, and the court will not impose them. Okay, because of this, Gibson has now demonstrated to the court the financial impact for Armadillo's conduct. The ruling following the court denying another request from Gibson to find Armadillo in contempt of court, while initially it appeared as if all claims of contempt of court had been dismissed, but it now seems that only Gibson's second round of complaints were denied in November of last year. So here we go, Gibson. I don't understand why they're not going after other companies, because there's plenty of other companies that are still making Vs and Zs and SGs and Les Pauls, and somehow the only one affected by this is Dean. I mean, to look at ESP, a lot of those are the same, are slightly different shapes. I mean, look at Harley Benton. I think I'm trying to think of some other random brands. I don't know, Jackson maybe, Ibanez. There's plenty. PRS. They have guitars that look similar. They're not exactly the same. Keep in mind, and I don't even think Dean's guitars were not, one for ones, but somehow they got thrown under the bus for this. I mean, they're still selling guitars. We haven't really heard about them. I don't think they're going to go bankrupt or anything from this. It's one of those things where they're constantly in the news, and I think more people are actually buying their guitars despite Gibson, or because they think that, they're going to go out, they might go out of business, so let me get a guitar now before something happens to them. I wanted this specific Dean. I need to buy it right now. But, yeah. It's still happening. I thought this was all said and done at this point, but it's not. It's still going on. Gibson's going to probably be awarded some more money. At the same time, you're buying a Dean because you don't want to pay $3,000 for an Explorer. I think is what it comes down to. You like the shape. I mean, yeah, you could argue, get an Epiphone, but maybe you like the color or something of the Dean better. You never know. But most people, I feel like that it's not hurting Gibson, because if you're buying $1,000 Dean guitar, that doesn't mean, I'm going to go buy the $3,000 Explorer, the $3,000 Flying V, the $2,000 SG, whatever. They're not in the same price tier, is what I'm getting at here. So I just don't understand this. I don't understand why other companies are not facing the same issue. As I said, LTD especially, they are extremely similar, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Um, their Z style guitar, they have a Flying V style guitar, they have a Les Paul style guitar, an SG style guitar, and how are they not in hot water? How is Gibson not going after them right now? Is what I want to know, or is it because they're just slightly different enough that it doesn't matter? Maybe the dimensions are like a centimeter off or something stupid. But let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. While you're down there, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and let me know what you want to see for future guitar music related content. This is Gray's Guitars. I am Steve Gray. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.